Hi guys, it's Holly. Today I'm going to be doing a shelf tour. I will eventually be doing a room tour, but my old room was much bigger than this one and I'm struggling to kind of organize everything. So I'll make sure to link my old room tour up in the corner over here if you haven't seen that one, because that was pretty much what this room looks like, but this room is smaller. But anyways, this shelf is my backdrop. It takes up my entire wall of my room. I recently redid it to include a bunch of squishies. This used to be mainly plushes. These shelves are from IKEA. They are the Billy bookshelves, so I will find them and link them down below in the description. But let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to try not to talk too much so this video is not insanely long. At the very, very tippy top of these shelves, which are very tall, I have my biggest plushes and plushes that will not fit anywhere else, like my giant Rilakkuma Island plush, which is literally gigantic. It's just really big. I don't know. There's like nowhere else to put it. So I put it up there on the top, and then I have my Rilakkuma Halloween set of plushes, which I love, and that deer is from Amuse, and I love it so much. So starting over here, pretty much everything that is really high or really low is not the most beautiful shelves because they aren't shown when I'm filming. So this shelf is kind of a hodgepodge of different plushes. I have my giant push unicorn that I just got in a video. Oh. I am obsessed with it. I love it so much. So I used to have all of my Rilakkuma plushes on my shelf, but then I decided that I wanted to put squishies there. So then I have taken a few Rilakkuma plushes and scattered them throughout this shelf. So I have this little panda Rilakkuma that I think is really cute because he has like the little footprints. I have my Disney bear, I think it's called like Bear University or something. It's a Japanese bear. I've done a video on that before, but I really, really love her. I just kind of have a bunch of plushes shoved on this shelf. I have like a little castle back there, and then my Hello Kitty with glasses. So this shelf is not very put together. Then I have this shelf. I have some Disney squishies here, my Pusheen in a duck floaty, some Sullys. I really like Sully's colors. Some Ufufis, some Rilakkumas. I just have a lot of plushes, and I wish I could display them all, so I just kind of try to pick the ones that I like the most. So that's that shelf. This shelf used to be all Pusheens. I have enough Pusheen plushes to fill probably like 2 of these little cubbies. But again, I wanted to try to display as many different types of plushes, so I have Pusheen plushes on this side, and then I have my really cute Harry Potter plush, which I think is adorable, and then my little chipmunk with glasses, and I like him because he has glasses, and I have glasses. Some Ufufis again, little twin stars. I have my Jimbei-san, which I like. I may redo this shelf, I'm not sure yet, but that's that one. Then moving down, I have all my Piggy Girls. I thought about getting rid of my Piggy Girl only shelf, but I just really, really love my Piggy Girls. A lot of people have been asking me where I got them. I honestly don't know if you can find these anymore. These are from a long time ago. What year? These are from 2012, and I was really, really into Piggy Girl. I love her so much. She's one of my favorite Sanix characters. I don't know why they don't make stuff of her anymore, but I just love her too much, and I couldn't not have all my Piggy Girls together because I just am really proud of my collection of Piggy Girls. I love her so much. And then I have some other plushes just kind of like shoved in here on my little Pusheenimals from my Pusheen video, and then a little Mamagoma. Then moving down, I have some of my Squishables, my giant pineapple and the giant burger, and then down there is the grilled cheese sandwich and the watermelon. These plushes are huge, so I kind of put them toward the bottom. And then I have like my little pineapple squishy with sunglasses because he's super cute, and then my giant watermelon. So pretty much all the bottom shelves are not the most well organized. Then going up to the middle section, I have my little Ufufis, which I love. I love Ufufis, and I'm so excited for all the new ones that are coming out. Moving down, I have some plushes based off of Squishies. So I have my giant Yummy Bear plush, which I made this shelf bigger just to fit that plush because I wanted to display it. And then I have my little bunny from Bunny's Cafe. This is the jumbo cake that you can barely see, but I don't know how to display it. Like, it's crazy huge. I love the Tuxedo Sam with the ice cream. So cute. And then one of my favorite Rilakkuma plushes, and then a random Chawa squishy, and then a little Rilakkuma. So I don't really have a reason for how I've just shoved things on this shelf, but I'm just trying to display everything with very little room to display it. This is like the centerpiece of my shelf. I love these Tsum Tsum holders from Toys R Us. I believe they were also at Target at one time. But Mickey and Minnie, I love them so much. They're made out of plastic. A lot of people ask me if those are squishies, but no, they're hard plastic, and you can like open them and store your little plastic Tsum Tsums in them, but I just have them empty. I have some of my all-time favorite squishies on this shelf, like the regular size Chawa cake. I love this little yummy bear and a strawberry. My beautiful Eye Bloom cake. Thank you so much to Meowthy Cat for letting me purchase that from her on Instagram. Little baby whales, the corgi hot dog, which I love. A pineapple back there. That's the Chawa pineapple. I just love the shelf because I really like clutter, if that makes sense. Like, I like when something is like full a lot. I am definitely not a minimalist. I like that this is full to the brim, but it still looks somewhat like organized. I love that. Then moving down, I have all of my hamburger, well, they're not all of my hamburger squishies, I don't think, but it's most of them. I just really wanted to have a fun themed shelf, and I really love all the burger squishies. So these are actually sitting on a little plastic riser that I got on Amazon, and I will link it in the description. But it's basically a little plastic stair step that I can put a bunch of squishies on, and it makes it look so nice and organized. I love it so much. It's kind of pizza and burgers and fries and hot dogs. It's kind of like a junk food shelf, rather. But I really love this one a lot. Then moving down, I have some Carousel stuff, and then the winner of one of my contests. I absolutely love her entry. She made like a little Hollycopter carousel, which is so cute. I love carnivals. I'm obsessed with really cute pastel carnival rides, carousels, Ferris wheels, that kind of thing. So this is kind of like my little mini collection that I have. And then moving down is just kind of like a bunch of random stuff, including my jumbo strawberry plush and a strawberry shortcake Hello Kitty lunchbox that I got. And then that is my little Kona pun that I haven't done a video on, actually, because it's missing some pieces. But I just keep it because I hoard everything. Then I have my squishy shelf. So this used to be all of my Rilakkumas, but I decided that I wanted to display my squishies better. So I tried to do this by brand as best as I could. So the very, very top shelf is not super organized, but it's all of my silly squishies. Some of them are really big, so they wouldn't fit on like the little plastic risers. So I kind of just put remint boxes toward the back as like a step, so that there's kind of two different levels for the squishies to sit on. So those are all of my silly squishies. Then moving down is a bunch of Eye Bloom. I don't know if this is all of my Eye Bloom, but it's most of them, I believe. I have my giant stack of whales here. This one is not like super duper organized either. Then moving down is my Hello Kitty shelf, and I have way more Hello Kitty squishies than this. Hello Kitty squishies have a special place in my heart because they're one of the very first squishies that I ever collected, because they were pretty much the biggest squishy in the very beginning when I first started collecting squishies. A lot of people were like, wow, they're not squishy at all. Like, that's because squishies weren't squishy in the beginning. In the beginning, I collected squishies because they were beautiful, and I just love looking at these. I love fake food stuff mixed with characters, so these are definitely some of my most special squishies. I wish that I could display all of my Hello Kitty donuts. I have a ton of them. I have literally like 6 right here. I wish that I could display more, but I ran out of room. But again, this was done using those acrylic risers that I love so much. Moving down, I have my Yummy Bears, and then a few random Punimaru / Creamy Candy things. I kind of just in my head think of Punimaru and Creamy Candy as one company, honestly, because they work together so often and the characters kind of blend together in my head. But I really like how this shelf looks with all of the Yummy Bears, and then there's Yummy Bear donuts along the back. I kind of wish that the donuts were more prominently displayed, but I don't know. Maybe I'll move the donuts to the front. I have a hard time trying to decide what I want in the front or not, but I like how this shelf came out. Then moving down, I have all my Pop Pop sheeps because I love them so much. And then a few other random Pat Pat Zoo squishies. I don't remember what Chow Chow is. I like having them in my background now. Then moving down, I have a bunch of Bunny's Cafe squishies and then a few like random stragglers. Like there's a little Cutie Creative hedgehog down there. And there's like a Polly and the Cutie Creative tooth and just kind of a bunch of random stuff. But a lot of my Bunny's Cafe, which I love. And then the very bottom shelf is just literally a ton of random squishies. There is no brand theme here. I still have to figure out what I want to do. There's my Jumbo Peaches down there, which are giant and take up a lot of room. And then there's just a ton of stuff. My Kibru ice creams and the avocados. Just a ton of stuff down there. So that's not really super organized. So that is my main shelf. That is my backdrop. So what I did was I took all of the Rilakumas that were on this shelf and I moved them to the shelf where I usually keep all of my pull-ups. So these are all of my, well, most of my Rilakuma plushes. And I was so proud of myself because if you see this row of Rilakumas, they're sitting on this white cardboard. And do you know what that white cardboard is? It is magazine holders from IKEA. And I'm so excited that it was like the perfect size. I turned them on their side and taped them together. So there's actually like 2 of them taped together to make like a little cardboard riser. So I'm really, really proud of myself for figuring that out so that I could have 2 rows. Because that shelf is very, very skinny. Like it's not very deep. So I'm really happy that I could have 2 rows of plushes. And then at the very top, there's like random boxes for the other ones to stand on. But yes, so all of my Rilakkuma plushes are pretty much on this wall now. And then these shelves are my Monster High dolls and then all of my Q-Poshes. And then up there's like a bunch of toys I haven't wanted to open. So they're just kind of like sitting up there. So I have my Q-Poshes and my Nendroids and my Monster High dolls. All of my pull-up dolls are now downstairs in a glass case where they can be better protected from dust and things like that because I was really bad about dusting them before. So now at least they're in a glass case where they're not really getting as much dust. So that is pretty much it for my shelves in my room. I am still working on cleaning my room. Eventually I will have a room tour for you guys, but that's essentially the most interesting part of my room tour. So I hope that that has satisfied you enough, those of you that have been asking me for a room tour. This room is just really, really small compared to my other one. It's been a little hard to figure out where to put everything because I collect so many things. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye.